On the edge of a small village surrounded by rolling hills, there was a magical forest. In the middle of that forest grew a very special tree called the Giggleberry Tree. Its berries were bright, sparkly, and most importantly, they could make anyone laugh the moment they tasted them. Every child in the village loved the giggleberries, but the tree only bloomed once a year. When that time came, the berries wouldn't just fall off the tree. Someone had to solve a riddle to unlock its magic. This year, the job fell to two best friends, Lila and Leo. Lila was bold and adventurous, always the first to try something new. Leo was thoughtful and clever, great at figuring out puzzles. Together, they made the perfect team, or so they thought. The morning of the Giggleberry bloom, Lila and Leo stood before the great tree. Its golden leaves rustled as if it were whispering a secret. Suddenly, the tree's trunk glowed and a deep voice boomed. To unlock my berries, you must pass three tests: the test of bravery, the test of kindness, and the test of patience. Are you ready? Lila and Leo nodded, holding each other's hands tightly. The forest grew dark as the first test began. A spooky, winding path appeared, and a soft growl echoed from the shadows. Leo gulped. Maybe we should turn back. But Lila said,
We can do this together.
She picked up a stick and lit it with a spark from two stones she carried. The glow of the fire made the shadows seem less scary. Slowly, they walked forward until they found the source of the growl, a tiny, frightened wolf cub stuck under a branch. Lila carefully lifted the branch, freeing the cub. It wagged its tail happily and howled, lighting up the path ahead. You passed the test of bravery, the tree's voice said. The second test led them to a sparkling river where a family of ducks was quacking loudly. The ducklings were stuck on one side of the river, unable to cross to their mother. We have to help them, Leo said, rolling up his sleeves. He and Lila gathered sticks and leaves to build a small raft. Gently, they ferried the ducklings across the river to their mother. The ducks quacked happily and the water shimmered in rainbow colors. You passed the test of kindness, the tree's voice said. For the final test, they entered a quiet orchard where a small golden flower bud sat in the middle. Next to it was a sign that read, Wait for me to bloom. Lila frowned.
That's it. Just wait.
Leo sighed. This is going to take forever. They sat down next to the flower. At first, they counted clouds and played guessing games to pass the time. But as the minutes stretched into hours, they grew restless. Maybe we should water it, Leo suggested.
No, the sign says wait.
Lila said. So they waited. The sun moved across the sky, and finally, just as the first star appeared, the golden flower slowly opened its petals, revealing a glowing gem inside. You passed the test of patience, the tree's voice said. The giggleberry tree began to shimmer and shake. Its sparkling berries rained down, filling the baskets that appeared at Lila and Leo's feet. You did it, Leo cheered.
We did it together,
Lila said with a grin. When they returned to the village, they shared the magical berries with everyone. The sound of laughter filled the air as kids, parents, and even the grumpiest villagers couldn't stop giggling. The moral is, patience and teamwork are as important as bravery and kindness, and everyone has unique strengths that can help solve any challenge.